Hello, hello. Let's play some Gug. It's been a very long time since I've got to play some Gug. Glad to be back. Today, we're going to be gugging with ingredients. Kind of. And I say kind of because I don't know if the thing that I'm using counts as ingredients. It's really more like gugging with the contents. But I have some Fairy Moor seed mixes. Starting here with the bird and butterfly mix. And I'm just going to go through all the plants that are in it. I've pulled it up here on Google so that I can copy and paste it. But yeah, so these will hopefully, some of them will be some flower gugs. The first one here we have is Siberian wallflower, and the botanical name is, you see it, it's like Chiranthus allioni. So if we're lucky, we'll be getting some cool flower gugs. Only time will tell. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of this emit a perfumed fragrance or a sweet odor or a nice smell, being that they're all flowers. Emit a perfumed fragrance that pacifies the nearest enemy, reducing its attack by half. Oh, look at this. It's like a pumpkin-y flower gug. Base stat 613. That's not terrible. We've certainly had worse. Alright, great start. How much do we farm up here? 10, 21. So I don't have any confidence in transforming Gugs safely, so we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna power up our main Gug here and move right along. Pretend that didn't happen. We're at 17, so I'm gonna take a few hits here and get his attack up. Maybe a bold move, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, it actually works. It does reduce its attack by half, so that's nice. Always best when they actually work. Alright, second ingredient, so to say, in our mix here is Rocket Larkspur, or Delphinium consolida. I don't recognize either of those flowers. The next one's Blanket Flower, which I've at least heard of before. When entering the battlefield, summon a random blue flower for each Gug on the battlefield, and heal Consoliphium by the total number of Gugs. Wow. Absolutely stacked effect if it functions. It's both a token generator and a heal. Very interesting appearance. So I'm thinking we fill the battlefield up first and then play him. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, that just gives us an absolute gang to deal with here. That's not what I meant to do, but alright. I guess that's what I'm doing. Moving them is very tricky when you have a full backline, so this guy actually makes things quite complicated. Oh no! We lose because he deals. And dude, you know what? All I had to do was read that one. It had such an obvious effect. That's a ripperoni. Big sadness there. Wow. We just blew a really good Gug there. Just absolutely wasted it. Alright, we're moving on to Blanket Flower, which is Gaillardia aristata. Adds 3 health to a random ally Gug. 11 points worth of stats. That's hard to complain about, I think. Oh, and it's quite pretty. Very floral looking Gug. I like the floral looks, as I'm sure if you're a fan of the channel you're familiar with by now. Alright, so maybe it has to be in play, so let's make sure we do get our free health there. And actually, pulling him out and putting him in generates a lot more health than just letting him heal. That's a great way to come out of the first battle. 611, 310. Very big fan of that. What does this one do? Scatter water droplets that decrease the enemy's attack by 1 for 2 turns. Just on the off chance he doesn't work. We couldn't afford him anyway, so doesn't matter. We don't even have to try and fix him here. I think we just keep healing this one. I do that because then I can do. Oh, I thought it would only heal ones in play, but apparently he can hit them anywhere. So he got the extra heal again. So that guy's absolutely stacked now. So I guess we'll take that stacked one, and that's who we will transcend next. So we're moving on to Annual Candy Tuft. These are definitely not native to my area because I don't recognize any of these. Its scientific name is Iberis umbellata. And the reason I'm using the scientific names, not the common names, is because the physical seed packet, that's all it says on the back. It doesn't actually have the common names. Emit colorful pollen, granting 1 bonus attack to all allies. Wow. I don't know if the actual generation has been changed in this version of the demo, but it feels like we're getting a lot more effects that are actually functioning. I feel like the last time we did flowers, it was all just like scent-based, non-functioning effects. Alright, so let's see here. Oh yeah, it hits backline too. That's awesome. So we're gonna pull everybody here. Just because pulling him generates 3 health, and he gets to heal 1. So really it generates 4 health, and I finally confirmed that he could heal himself. That's great. This is a great pair here to have. Alright, we've got 28, so we could get this one here. 2 wolves emerge from a single point, causing confusion to enemy Gugs. Cute little dog Gug there. But you know me, I'm not risking it. Grab him. I'm going to heal up Galardia here. And we'll move on. Alright, we get to move down. Let's see, we've got a nice buffed Gug there, so we'll transcend him. And after the Candy Tuft, we have Cornflower, Centaria cyanus. Cornflower is another one I have indeed heard of. I don't think it's native to my area. It could be, though. It's definitely not common if it is. Block an attack for the Gug directly behind. That's an effect that I don't think will work. Hopefully during this testing phase it will replace it. Or maybe it will surprise me and work. I don't know how it could block an attack for something behind it, though. Very weird look about it. You can almost see how it tried to do flowers, but it was stuck in this kind of blue-looking set. It is a blue flower, so could be where the blue came from there. Alright, so that probably does nothing. We'll give everybody 1 attack. And we really need to farm up some nectar, so let's get that happening. And those 2 ETB effects, we'll pull those out. Just because they'll both get to heal, and we will get to give everybody one attack. I think the heal is more important to pull here. And I'm going to move him here, him here. Oh! These ones that jump, I might have to be a little more careful with. I'm nervous about having him in with only 6 health, though. Oof. Very low health there on Umble. We did get some nectar, though, so we can buy in the shop here. We have 1 Gug we can buy. If near a warm Gug, transform into a crispy version. And it's a Nugload, some sort of nugget-themed Gug, I would assume. So we will grab him. And then we will put all the health that we can onto Umblethrop here. And I think that's all we can afford. Alright, capture the route from the shuffling. So that one's going to move us around. So we definitely want to fill up the board if we can. And that's going to disorient. So that might shuffle us as well. So I think we take our 3 biggest ones and we put those in here. Oof. Galardias. Looking rough. Put them in the +2 section there. Alright, this one. Oh! Burrow under and emerge behind. Those burrow under effects have a real hard time being understood, I feel like. I feel like a lot of burrow under effects steal Gugs, even though they don't seem to imply that they do. I think that's been like a recurring issue for a long time. That's very disappointing. Very close to a win there. We are, however, moving on to a plant that I'm super familiar with. Lance-leafed Coreopsis. That is native. Have a bunch of lance-leaf Coreopsis in my Pollinator garden. Its leaves look like little swords, with like even the little handguard and everything. It's a nice yellow flower. Oh, and the next one's a Retibita, which is another one that's, well, maybe not this cone flowers, but Retibitas are the cone flowers, so. Lots of Retibitas are native to my area, or at least a few. 814 is a great starting stat. Alright, what's happening with this rose tumble gourd over here? Cover itself with roses, flowers, and buds. This might be a failed former rose experiment of mine there. Let's try and get some nectar going. We get 2 turns, so that'll get us up to 22, plus that extra 3 will be at 25, right? Yeah. What's this one do? Produce an intensely noxious cloud. Well, hopefully that will not damage us. I believe that is plenty for us to use in the first shot. Hopefully we get the attack. Yeah, there we go. That is exactly what we want. Can we get this? So that'll be 5 and 6, 11, 14. Yeah, we can get everything. So we will just make Coriolance here an absolute boss. So he should be hefty enough to handle anything for a while. Tell you what I'm going to do is actually take 1 hit here. That way he can take care of those. Oh, that's a different Gug. I wasn't paying attention. So we'll pull him out. Still doing fine. Alright, so now we have, what was it? It was a Retibita, yeah. This is Retibita Columifera. I'm trying to think of the Retibita that's more common around me. I actually grew some in my greenhouse, but I can't remember which one it was. Create a scattering effect of pollen. Reduce all enemy Gug attack stats by 1 further around. That'd be nice. It's taking a while though, so it might change it. Nope, it kept it. Very pollen-esque yellow color there. We've only gotten one. Oh, yeah, it started the round, too. I didn't even notice that. We've really only gotten... What am I trying to say? I'm having a stroke here. One flower gug. The rest have all just not been floral at all. I guess let's get a good nectar farming turn in here. Easy peasy. What do we have for the shop? Oh, a massive shop here. We've got Gloom Borble, a middle wave of despair, a cloud of smoke, and engulf the battlefield in smoke. Lots of gloom and smoke field here in the Bloor in Dusky. I think we are just going to take regular Gugs. Oh, you know what? We can only afford one Gug. I've now realized. The next one I don't think is native, but it's definitely one I'm familiar with. We have the California Poppy. I'm not even sure if its scientific name will fit. It will not. So, I'll tell you what, since it's the orange variety, we'll just put its family name and then orange. Actually, it's genus, not its family. My bad. Target one Gug and turn it into a small orange flower. Well, if that works, and it's not just a name change, that'll be awesome. Especially if a small orange flower is like a 1/1. It's like, here's orange, dude, and it's making a pumpkin Gug near about every time. Oh, that one looks so cool. It's got little leaves all over it. I feel like for this to work, there's going to have to be a Gug in play. So I think I'm going to try and let one come forward before I play it. Alright, let's see. Oh no! It just destroyed one of our Gugs and turned it into a small orange flower. And this just became an absolute monster, unfortunately. Yeah, this is not a good time. Luckily that one will get down to 1 or 0 attack here so that we can actually kill it with this. So we can basically never play Popaful again. I don't even remember which one it got rid of. Oh, it was just our regular Gug. Well, at least it only hit our regular Gug, and then of course, that's the shop we get that doesn't have any extra Gugs in it. I think we gotta heal. Yeah, because this one doesn't matter. We're never gonna play it again. That's it. That's all we can afford. Okay. Oh no! I don't know why that didn't kill this, but I'm not complaining. Oh, well, it killed it that time. Oh my god, what is this growing gug nonsense? It's been a brutal day. I don't even think reading the gugs would have helped there. That was just a brutal end. Alright, we gotta try again. We got another coneflower here. Purple coneflower. Echinacea purpurea, it looks like. Here in the Squiggle Snatch Wastes, gain a shield based on random medicinal properties. Y'all know how infrequently we see a shield work. It's one of my biggest hopes for the new version with the update coming soon is that we get functioning shields. Rough starting stats attack-wise here. We're not getting a lot of nectar here either, with only 5 attack. 19. So we have to do the only one thing of health this time. Yeah, and then we get an 8-12. That's a rough starter there. At least it kills that. Go ahead and start trying to build up some more nectar over here. Easy peasy. Alright, what is next? We have China Aster. Technically cut off the last little bit of the scientific name there, but I think it'll be alright. Calliopas. Destroyed this event, transform into a flower. This enters battle. Gain 1 attack for every allied plant gug on the battlefield. Well, hopefully this one counts as a plant gug. Hey, this one's at least a little plant-like, with little floral-like holes on it. That guy needs some help, though. He's struggling. Oh, it doesn't count itself, and this isn't a plant gug, apparently. That's brutal. I mean, absolutely brutal. Whatever that just did, absolutely buffed the ever-loving daylights out of all of these yugs. We do not... Oh. Well. I mean, we won, but at what cost? We can buy 1 gug here. And we can buy 1 potion. I think we gotta transcend this mega gug that we have here. 23 and 6er. Alright, our next one are zinnias. Zinnia elegans. Zinnias, a very popular flower. So we'll say zinnias. Emit a calming fragrance. I told y'all at the start we'd get some calming fragrances. Temporarily soothing all gugs and reducing their damage by 1. We'll see how that's interpreted. Does that mean everybody loses 1 attack or everybody gains 1 health? It's a 25-11. Wish those stats were swapped. That'd be legendary if they were switched here. Uh-oh. I don't know what gain 99 Gugs means, but I'm terrified. Oh. It gave me 99 Gug Nectar. Summons Gugs at a nearby location. That might steal Gugs. We'll see. I think I just have to take a hit here from one, and then I can survive this. He'll die. But then this one will survive here. Oof. It's not looking great. We just need a shop filled with potions. At least we got some. Neither one of these really do anything, so but we'll put some health on them, because why not? But since this guy's going to have our second most health, I'm going to give him a little bit of attack. Alright, so what do we do here? I think we take this hit over here. We can't take it again, so what do we do? Transform all your Gugs into their supreme form. That sounds very bad for us. What do we do here? Oh, that means it sets them to 10/20s. Perfect. Well, that is... It just feels like we have been hit with an absolutely brutal onslaught of enemy Gugs today. Could be because we're just using random flower Gugs that I feel that way. But Jesus, has it been brutal. We've got 5 different flowers left in this mix here, so this basically has to be the win, or we are just going to have gotten completely decimated. This next flower is called Gay Feather. It is Liatris spicata. We need a big save here. Entangle the opposing Gug with magical tendrils, reducing its attack by 1 for this round. Normally those effects only work if they have moved up in the battlefield, which is not the best. It gave me some hope with that silhouette that it was going to be a nice flower Gug, but instead we got this purple puff Gug. Sadness. Saguggle. Say Gug to all Gugs on the battlefield. There you go. We will get 2 turns of nectar farming, so that's good. That means we will finish with 24 here, which is not bad. I think if there's a sword and 24 is enough to get everything. Depending on that one, because sometimes this one back here is more expensive, but I guess since he has the most attack, we'll buff him up here. $9.14, not terrible. Pretty good even, but Jesus. Absorb the total gags of all Gugs and convert them to random stat boosts. I don't know what that means, but I feel like he's about to just one-hit us. We'll see. Alright, he did. That's good. Surviving that was important. We're going to take this hit just so I can get him to 10 here. I'm going to let him fight there, him fight here. Man, that being a permanent hit there is brutal. I'm going to get him back up to 10. But jeez. Guess we'll do some healing turns here. Alright, getting down to the end. We now have Sweet Alyssa. Sweet Alyssa. Jesus, who do we transcend? I guess the one with more health. Lobularia Maritima. Summon Floral Petal Shield, absorbing damage equal to half this Gug's health. Hopefully that is a token generator. If it's a token generator, not that bad. If it is just a shield effect that doesn't work, that'll be terrible. Only time will tell. 8 health is brutal on us right now, especially with him only having 7. So we're going to take both hits. It's a bold move. But, and it is just a shield ability that does not function. So that's brutal. Oof. We are cutting it close. I just sacked that Gug. I wasn't paying attention there. Just the misplay Olympics for me today, Jesus. And we can't really get anything here. This going well basically hinges on how good this is. If this Gug becomes something good, then we'll be alright. We have a classic flower here, the Black-Eyed Susan. Rudbeckia hirta. Have a bunch of Black-Eyed Susans in my garden right now. Convert opposing Gug's appearance into a beautiful bloom of Rudbeckia. Appearance changing Gugs win. He kind of looks like just a gross egg yolk. Rose Whisker. Let's see. Let's pull these. Block with that one there. I mean, the free token's always appreciated. I'm certainly not going to complain. We're going to be looking rough, though. Alright, what is our play here? Has to be this. This will give us one Gug going into the final round, because he'll heal enough to survive both hits from this one. Actually, tell you what we can do here. It's going to be a little bit of cheese. Which I know I swore off cheesing a while back, but the way the game's been treating us today, I think we have to. We won't do anything crazy. We'll get him up to, let's say, 11 health here. And however much attack we get while this one kills all of those. I think we're going into a shop, yeah, that we can't afford anything in. Going into this fight with a single Gug. Yep, that's it. Wow. Well, Mother Morla gives and Mother Morla takes away. That was a brutal day of just getting our teeth kicked in. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you again next time.